Hello and welcome back to Wasteland 2 Early Access Beta. Alright, so when we left off, I was going to try to talk to Matt Forrestal, get some more supplies, and get rid of some of the stuff that I've got on me that's just sort of junk or whatnot. Unfortunately, once he and Kathy go to, quote-unquote, the lab to work on the cure, he just basically says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not up to snuff," or whatever, and he won't let you trade with him or do anything. So that's fine. We're just gonna push forward. We're pretty close XP wise here to getting a level. Interestingly enough, that also includes Angela, which is strange to me that she's actually making this kind of progress. But hey, I'm not gonna argue with it. If she levels, that's great. I just don't understand why she's now leveling with us when before it took like basically you'd get to like towards the end of the beta before you'd see a promotion out of her. But hey, I don't know if that's working as intended or not, but I just wanted you guys to note that. Again, when you get promoted now, you do get healed. It should not remove status effects, I wouldn't imagine, but it should heal up all of our damage. And since we're pretty short on med packs, we've only got 4. We do have some pain relievers, and I think everybody still has them. Yeah. We've even got an extra one down here, so we're okay. But, combination of the way the Ag Center combat is and the kind of mobs you fight in here, and me being a knucklehead, opening up a safe that was wired with explosives, equals us being more damaged than we normally are. I mean, generally speaking, I'm pretty much clear of any kind of status effects or damage, so, yeah, okay, yeah. I need to focus. I will. So now we're back over here where the fight took place with all the pod people. There's the remnants of that. There were some vines covering this door, and using a knife I was able to cut them off, and now we're able to go through the door. Okay, so that's what we're doing now. Let me switch Stafford over here. Okay, here we go. Locked. Alright. Well, in theory, 63% chance, huh? Okay, well, in theory, we're going through this door. Okay, good deal. Switch to all. Alright. And are you kidding me? It just leads us back into the room that goes down. Okay. That was the big reveal. Whew, okay. I'm gonna have to go, like, maybe to the subreddit or something for Wasteland 2. I'm just curious. I have read on some of the Steam forums and stuff, people giving feedback about the Ag Center, but I am curious. And I'm curious from you guys. Any of you guys that are playing the beta? Or have friends or whatnot that have played the beta, what are your thoughts on the Ag Center? I have mixed feelings on it. Like, I think some of the things are really cool, and then, again, my biggest issue with the Ag Center is the whole risk versus reward thing. High pool is just, and again, I haven't gotten through the whole Ag Center, so we'll see. But it just seems like high pool is like infinitely more rewarding. And I don't like stuff like this either. Here's another example of, okay, so it was impossible, right, with lower level skill to get through here. And that was clearly to force you to go find Rose and to make this character relevant. I didn't like that. I didn't like how that felt. You're supposed to have really feel an element of freedom. And generally speaking, the guys that work on, past titles that are working on Wasteland 2 from inXile, they're all about multiple ways to get through and do different things. So I don't like it when things are feel like they're forced, right? Because I tried to use computer science to get through this in a previous episode, and it was impossible. So then, we went and found her, and then she can magically open the airlocks, which is fine that she can do that, but you shouldn't have to have her, right? And maybe I could have said no to her and just gave me the code. She probably would have coughed it up, but... And I guess that's okay. I mean, if that's the case, then, you know, I'll backtrack myself a little bit and say, all right, that's fine.
I see one of our animal researchers, Julio, near the radio dish. Looks like he's been cornered by his own rabbits. Watch out for those rabbits. They've got big, nasty teeth.
Okay, we're gonna go kill some rabbits. And we do not have any holy hand grenades. We've got a regular hand grenade, but no holy ones. Unfortunately. Let's see. Is there any more pods? It's very difficult to see. Okay, let's come over here. Can I take a shot from here? Where's my gal? Here she is. Out of range, huh? Really? What if I come up here? Am I still out of range? Swap weapons. Load. Sight block. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll take these guys out from here. I'm fine with that. Yeah, you run around, little rabbit. Okay, let's move up here. Swap weapons, and we'll go on ambush. Move here. Swap weapons, go on ambush. Swap weapons. Move right here. You guessed it, go on ambush. We're just gonna intern. Let's move Stafford up. Actually, we'll move here. Ambush. Now, why didn't we swing? We were set to ambush. Is it because it had some kind of a charge mechanic? Is that why? Not sure. There we go. Oh, Flopsy, no! You know what? I'll just move here. And endure. We're just gonna do this melee style. Whew, gotta get this one a secondary. %16% is not getting it done. Can't swap positions, so can't hit diagonal. Intern. Let's move you out of the way, actually. Intern. Die, rabbit, die! You gots to die, rabbit. Man, this is just one badass rabbit, huh? Wow. Again. There we go. Whew. Okay, now this is another perfect example of the imbalance in here. So the fight that we could have easily, if I hadn't kited the pod people around in the previous episode, we could have easily died in that fight, especially this early on. And if you recall, that experience for that fight was 140. We just got 45 experience for killing these rabbits, which were virtually no threat, and that we could kill with melee. So we didn't have to use resources, not really, a couple of sniper shots, but we didn't have to use very many resources, extremely low threat, and, you know, in my opinion, appropriate XP reward. So I hope the devs, and the devs have actually favorited some of my LPs in the past, so hopefully occasionally they're they're looking at them, and I think they are, mine and others, and collecting feedback from everyone. But again, I think another balance pass, particularly in the Ag Center, is warranted. I can't stress enough the whole risk versus reward thing. You know, areas have got to feel rewarding, or quite frankly, then you've spent all this time, you know, building an area that just isn't going to get utilized. And it's pretty neat. The environment's really neat. I think the concept of the people getting infected and stuff, you know, it's kind of like old school B-movie, sci-fi, pod people thing. It's kind of cool. So it's a shame that I think people will avoid this area altogether, if for no other reason, right? This M41 is an upgrade. Hold on. Let me switch everybody back here. I just don't want the area to be wasted because, you know, there it seemingly isn't, like I said, enough reward to make it worthwhile. Okay, so currently equipped is the M1, the M41 is the better one. Okay, so let's, and same ammo type still? Yes, alright, so let's swap this. Why am I not giving it to Angela? That's a good question. And the answer is because Angela doesn't always do what I want her to do. 5.56 rounds, which he doesn't need. We'll give those to Arlo. Give him 5 rounds. I'll give her 7, I guess. How many rounds does she have? Okay, she's still good. He's still good-ish, I guess. Would be the way to say it. Let's see. Stafford. Okay, we can pass this stuff off to Stafford, actually, so let's do that. Still actually thinking about using these submachine guns. I might give someone submachine gun skill. Maybe that's what I end up doing with Rose, potentially. Because there's a couple of different submachine guns that you can get later on that are actually pretty decent. So maybe I will do that. Maybe I will do that with her. Let's give these med packs to him as well. Let's have him hold this. I'm passing most of the stuff to Stafford because obviously he's he can carry the most, right? 117 pounds, so that's why I'm passing it off to him. Oh, 5.56 rounds. Okay, great. Oh, I have more ammo than I thought. Okay. Let's keep moving here. How do we get over here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that pod almost got us. Not that it matters. We got 3 people infected as it is. Now, I think that that's fixed. That you actually can be cured. In previous betas, you couldn't. And the infection didn't really do anything to you, but it was always there, right? So, just FYI. Okay, and then over here, luck doesn't, in my opinion, appear to really be affecting much of anything in terms of what you loot, so I'm just going to grab the stuff with whoever. Until somebody can definitively prove that that's actually making any difference on the loot table. Which, to the best of my knowledge, has not happened yet. Okay, we'll go talk to Julio here in a second. backpack. That's good. Let's take this out here. And here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Shoot. There we go. Alright. Still racked with sadness. Oh, okay. You murdered my rabbits. Just hide now. Clear the path through. You can escape. Have you found Doc Larson yet? Everybody you can save is probably going to be wounded. Okay. Somebody. You suspect Sue. Okay. Anything to say about Matt? Okay. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, the Dr. Larson guy he was talking about is actually kind of like flipped his noodle, and he's the guy that actually like released this plague or what have you. Site blocked. Okay, let's... Okay, the radio dish, you can hear its heavy-duty superstructure groaning under the weight of the growing, throbbing vines. Yep, yep, yep. Until the pumps are feeding contaminated nutrients so the vines can be shut off. Nothing needs to go. Okay, so here's where the repeater goes. We've got to get this area cured, I guess, before we'll be able to install it, which makes sense. So now we're at the point where we're going to have to go down below. Is there anything over here? Yeah, we've already been there. That's where we came in. Anything on the other side? No? Okay, well, I guess we want to head back over here then. Make a quick cut and I'll come back to you in a second. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and head down to the central basement.
You made it to the computer room. Great. Okay, now listen. The computer is basically fried. Unless you're secret genius hackers, its functions are going to be pretty limited for now. It'll only be able to open one airlock at a time.
Uh-huh. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, you've got a series of... Can't do anything with this, right? Yeah. You've got a series of hallways that we have to get through that are filled with, like, noxious fumes. And one person's got to control the airlocks, and then when you get in here, there's another series of switches or whatever that help control the fans. I mean, I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm trying to remember exactly how it worked, but... this is similar to the mechanic in Hypool, where you leave one person behind that controls the power switches to let you in and out of different areas in the tunnels in Hypool. It's kind of the same kind of concept here. So you leave one person behind. I'm tempted to leave Kathy, or I'm sorry, not Kathy, but Rose behind, since she's the least combat capable. Having said that, I might need her to open something. So I don't know. I'll try using her to do it. She can be the computer person. Okay, that's, I'm assuming the west door, east door. Okay, well, let's open the airlock west. Okay, and remember you can highlight the group, right? You can just hold down left click and highlight the group, leaving her out, so you can still move as a team.
Shit, those fumes in the ventilation tunnels look toxic.
Oh,
You're
great.
either going to have to run through there fast, or you're going to have to get all the fans running. It might clear it out.
Thought we could at least go into the room. Alright, let's grab Angela and have her come over here. No longer poisoned. Okay. Alright, let's see here. To here. Why is she afflicted with poison gas? She's not even in there. Okay, so let's run up here. See if we can get through this with the wrench. Come on. Got it? Yeah, okay, good. Alright, we need to get to fan controls. Are there any fan controls in here? I know there's probably stuff to loot in here. Yeah, there is, but we'll get that. We'll get that when we move the team up. Locked. Really? Okay. Come on, Arlo. You know what? Let's use some pain relievers. No. Come on. I'm trying to remember. East maintenance card, okay. Maybe we should go that way first then. Yeah, yes. Oh, there's West card. Okay. So wait a minute. If that's the case, let me grab Angela, run her back over here to Arlo. Give her the Axis card. She has the most con, right? So she can resist it, plus she has a ton of hit points. And she should be able to... She should be able to run through, right? Alright, let's go ahead and loot in here. Computer Gaming World number 50. How much you want to bet if I go look up Computer Gaming World number 52? If I can find that documentation online? It'll have some featurette on the original Wasteland. How much do you want to bet? Let's see, what else? I don't remember any of... I don't remember any of this, so I don't know if I just missed it before or it's been changed. But this is different than what I remember. Quite a bit different, so... Is this gonna work? Yep, alright. What the hell is that thing? Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna bet that... we're gonna need this thing to get through all that crap. Really? And a pod person? Okay. Okay, game. Alright, we're gonna come here. Swap. Take him. Oh, that's a lot of stuff for her to fight in the poison tunnel by herself. You know what? I'm gonna take this fight in here, out of the poison. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. And if these guys come into range with the rest of the guys in the group, then I will certainly take a shot. And actually, I'll just ambush with her. Does she cover the door? As a sniper, she can. So I think what I'll do is I'll just move right here to the edge of the poison and just put her on ambush. Okay, swap here and we'll go to melee. Okay, turn. Turn. Set to ambush. Alright, there we go. Hopefully I regain control of her and she doesn't just run back out against the pod people, because that would be bad. Okay. Can I go to, say, here? I can, and do a burst. Alright. So let's do that. Oh, he's only got 8 health. Okay, let's do a single shot then. Okay, in turn. In turn. Am I in range? I am, but I can't take the shot. However, she can. 97%, huh? You know what? Let's crouch. Taking a 100% shot against this pod person. Then we're going to switch to pistol and hope that we're in range. Nope, out of range. Alright. Then we'll ambush. And in turn. See, now she's gonna get... Now Angela's gonna get hurt, because if she had just moved, it would have been fine. Because now, I can't... Now, see, I can't take this shot, because it'll blow it up right next to her. So, I gotta hope for the best, in terms of how much damage she... Okay, I can move. You know what? I think I'll just come back... Yeah, I'll come back in here. And set to ambush. Okay, in turn. Sniper rifles have been considerably buffed. I mean, they were always good at the beginning, and then as you kind of moved forward, they weren't really worthwhile, but Sniper rifles are really where it's at right now. I think. I'd like to see. I'm curious to see how this is going to scale as I continue playing. Enough for everyone to get promoted? Yes, it is. At least my core members, so. I'm gonna go ahead and call in.
Copy, Echo 1. Echo 1, your team's recent progress merits a congratulations, Echo.
Yeah, it doesn't clear the status effects, but it does heal them. Okay, so that's good. Cannot be removed. Well, ever? Hopefully the cure will. Let's see. Actually, it does. It does. So I've used the serum. I found the serum before on my other playthrough. When you come through and the X-Center's already destroyed, you can still recover the serum, which is kind of weird, but you can use some of it on your own guys to get rid of the effect, if I remember correctly. Alright, well, I don't want this video to get too long, and it probably already is, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this here, and then we'll obviously continue in the next one. But I hope you liked this one. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. As always, I appreciate your comments and feedback. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I am Mal, and I will see you later.